Pick me something to me, pick me something fine. I got a cruel little heart, I got a hunger for control. Hot blood in my chest and a fire in my soul. I want 'em to see me coming and step right out the way. I want 'em to know what I am before I ever say. I want my face to tell the truth, I want fear to do its part. I want 'em to feel my shadow and read my wicked heart. I studied him slow in the Lennon haze. That kind of man don't change his ways. I said, honey, I ain't here to judge or preach, but I'd rather not see your type in reach. Still, I got one thing old as sin, it'll show the world exactly what's within. I want 'em to see me coming and step right out the way. I want 'em to know what I am before I ever say. I want my face to tell the truth, I want fear to do its part. I want 'em to feel my shadow and read my wicked heart. I cracked my trunk with a rusted key, pulled out a hat like midnight velvet, black as grief. I said, this here's worn by kings and thieves. It takes what pride gives and what the devil leaves. Put it on, sweetheart, wear it proud. They'll clear a path when you hit the crowd. He grinned so wide it split his face, strode out smiling like he owned the place. He strutted homespun in his mirror light, prayed and posed half the damn night. But when he took that hat off, Lord have mercy, his head came loose like a whispered curse in the dark. I want 'em to see me coming and step right out the way. Yeah, they sure did, sugar. He won't be coming back today. Your face can't lie if it ain't there. A hat can't keep its vow. You wanted folks to fear you, dear. Well, everybody's safe now. So if you meet me at the night market and you think you're born to rule, mind what you ask a witch to sell you. And don't try to play me for a fool. My daddy's law is iron hard. He swore I'd never take a man, but there's a boy inside my heart no prayer can pull from where he stands. He had a laugh like summer thunder, eyes like creek water, wild and bright, and I loved him like a secret kept alive in candlelight. Then one day he stopped returning, vanished past the timberline. Worry grew like choking briar, sorrow took the rest of mine. But daddy's mouth curled up to smiling like the devil paid his debt. He said a girl don't need a lover, just a roof and my respect. Night came down, the lamps went out. I lay awake and counted breaths. Then I heard a scrape by the front door, soft as coming death. Heavy footsteps known too well, a silhouette against the black. Daddy standing in the doorway with a sack upon his back. And he said, don't cry, don't ask me why, don't raise your voice, don't make a sound. The woods took him, the wolves got him. That boy ain't coming back around. Boots were poking from the burlap like a joke Not wolves, no, not the forest, not some hungry thing unseen. A splitting axe head in his skull, like a sign of something mean. His hair was clotted, face gone quiet, blood dry black along his jaw. And Daddy stood there steady, like he'd done a righteous chore. He said, don't blame your father, daughter. I couldn't bear to watch him live. He was torn up bad and bleeding, so I gave what mercy gives. He lay there in his wounds and blood, and I just couldn't let it be. I pitied that poor boy's sweetheart, so I finished him for free. Now the house is full of silence, but I hear the axe still sing, and Daddy prays with clean hands, while my shadow sharpens things. A big-hearted man came grinning through the park in the midnight cold, till he found me by a still black pond where the cattails whisper roll. He said, fortune teller, tell me true, I got money and I got my pride. How many days I got left to live, and how am I gonna die? So the cards fell down on the snow, and I told him through a gravel laugh, there's a blood-soaked jack laid low, and a wicked queen above him with a knife in her hand. He blinked and rubbed his knuckles, smiling like he owned the night. What are you trying to tell me, ma'am? I ain't reading your signs right. Then steel flashed quick in the darkness, and my laughter turned to smoke. Right here, right now, big man, I said your future's gonna choke. Yeah, the cards fell down on the snow, and I told him through a gravel laugh, there's a blood-soaked jack laid low, and a wicked queen above him with a knife in her hand. I glanced once at what was left of him, then I slipped into the reeds. Gone the way a curse goes quiet when it's finally been fed. sits heavy on the bones. Mama kept a Bible by the stove and secrets in the cracks of the floorboards. They taught me how to smile like a hen, how to swallow words like bitter wine. But the swamp kept calling me by name, like it knew what I had left behind. There are lands in the Cypress and a prayer I never say. If you love me honest, or don't love me anyway. 'Cause I've seen what pretty promises do when the night gets long and thin. And I won't drown for your forgiveness. In the water I learned to swim. He came in soft as Sunday morning with a hand like velvet, eyes like sin. Said he'd build me something steady, said he'd never leave me trembling. But I smelled another perfume in the collar of his coat, and I heard a sign in the whippoorwill, like a noose in a high sweet note. There are lands in the Cypress and a prayer I never say. If you love me honest, or don't love me anyway. 'Cause I've seen what pretty promises do when the night gets long and thin. And I won't drown for your forgiveness. In the water I learned to swim. The preacher says the devil's in the dark, but I met him in the light. In the grin of a man who swears he's yours and disappears into the night. So I keep my heart like a locked back door, and my sorrow like a blade. If you knock too hard, I promise I will not be afraid. Now I walk where the cattails whisper, black dress brushing Spanish moss. If he ever comes back begging, he can't count what he has lost. I'll leave him to the river's mercy, let the current take his pride. 'Cause the swamp don't judge a woman for surviving what she survived. There are lands in the Cypress and a prayer I never say. If you love me honest, or don't love me anyway. 'Cause I've seen what pretty promises do when the night gets long and thin. And I won't drown for your forgiveness. No, I won't drown. In the water I learned to swim. If you hear my name in the willow trees, don't follow, just let it be. Some girls are made for Sunday light, but I was made for the in-between. My brother stumbled through the timber, drunk on cheap corn shine. When the hair rose on his neck like a warning from the pine. He found a dead man in the high grass, cold as river stones, wearing brand new leather boots like he never broke 'em in at all. My brother laughed, well, ain't that luck? These boots will fit me fine. He came back grinning to our doorstep, kicked the mud off with a grin. Open up, little sister, quick, you gotta see what I'm in. He stomped the board, showed off his pride, proud as any king. But my stomach turned to ice, 'cause I felt the dark thing clean. Don't steal from the dead, don't take what's cold. A graveyard gift will cost your soul. Bootlegger shines, but the curse runs deep. What you take from the grave won't let you sleep. Like a shovel on a stone. My brother grabbed his axe and ran out, wild-eyed, half insane. I heard his boots across the yard, then nothing, just the rain. Minutes crawled like years of dread. I call his name, no sound. Then he burst back through the doorway, and the lantern hit the ground. 'Cause there I lay across the floorboard, still as winter, pale and blue, in dead man's boots, tied tight and neat, like the grave had walked right through. My brother screamed too late, too broken, and the house went cold as stone. Some things you don't bring home, sweetheart. Some things come home alone. Don't steal from the dead, don't take what's cold. A graveyard gift will cost your soul. Boot leather shines, but the curse runs deep. What you take from the grave won't let you sleep.